Hi, everyone, and welcome to Posterology. Today, my psychoanalyst wife explained to me the poster to the 2019 film Joker by Todd Phillips. I've translated her explanation into English, and I'll be sharing that with you today. Let me know what you think. So, the poster depicts the Joker during that famous stair scene from the movie where he's descending a staircase. He's in between two buildings. Interestingly, his Joker makeup is pretty subdued here, so that's kind of the Joker trademark. But in this poster, you could almost miss it. He's not really depicted as the Joker, the character. He's more just a man. So the first thing to consider when looking at this poster is how does it make you feel? The character is depicted as feeling very good, actually. There's a lot of positive emotions here, feelings of liberation, relief, and maybe even ecstasy. Uh, these feelings of freedom that he's projecting really contrast strongly with his surroundings. He's trapped between these two buildings, and the horizontal and vertical lines created by the fire escapes, ladders, and stairs are reminiscent of cages. So, if the Joker is depicted as something of a caged animal here, why is he feeling so free? Because if you notice, even though three sides of the poster are blocked off, there is an escape, and that's upward. The position of his body looks like he's actually about to be elevated out of the space and into the air. So his arms almost look like they've just broken chains. However, where are his feet? They're hidden here, but it kind of looks like they're stuck, like he's buried into the cement. So he's not going anywhere. Right? The poster is almost hopeful. Like you want to say, he's going to do it. He's going to float away. And then the feet tell you, oh no, this man is not going anywhere. He is very much stuck where he is. Another interesting aspect of this poster is the contrast between light and darkness. Light represents salvation, and darkness represents damnation. And that doesn't have to mean literal heaven and hell, but can refer to happiness versus suffering, health versus sickness, success versus failure, etc. And in order to be saved, this man needs to get to the light. We've already established that his own plan, which is to simply float up into the sky, is not going to work. So he also can't walk up the staircase. That's hidden from view in the poster. It's gone. He can't go back the way he came. But if you notice, there actually is another option to escape, and that's the fire escapes. The fire escapes represent the people living in these apartments, which actually refers to society in general. The people living in the buildings have free use of the fire escapes. They can climb up, but their ladders are all raised. So they choose not to let the man in the poster climb up. This is a society with all the resources available to help this man, but instead, they raise their ladders to keep anyone else from climbing up. So this man has no choice but to keep descending into the darkness. And that's the principal story of this poster. A man halfway into the darkness trying to escape, and a society that turns their backs, pulling their ladders up, leaving the man no other choice but to walk down. But there's a couple other interesting things that we can see in the poster. First is the position of the Joker. He has his head on the left side, and visually he's actually slightly touching the left building. Oftentimes, the left side will symbolize higher brain functions like intellect, abstract thinking, mathematics. Think your left brain activities. And then the right side will symbolize more intuitive brain functions like emotions, art, language, social interaction, etc. Our right brain activities. So not only is the Joker's head positioned toward the left, the sun's rays illuminate the left building while the right is left in darkness. So this can tell us that the character may be more in touch with his left brain. He's an analytical, intelligent man, while social interaction and emotional situations are much harder for him. That right side of his brain is blacked out. He also has lamp posts on both sides, which the larger and more prominent one is on the left side. These represent his innate mental abilities. So, by his nature, he's always going to be a more analytical person, but he also does have the capacity for love and social interactions. There are lamps on that side of his mind as well. Now, these lights could be turned on, but they aren't. Now remember, light in this poster represents salvation, and his own mind is not generating light. Now, I don't mean that in a way like he's stupid, the lights aren't turned on, but what it means is that his own mental faculties cannot save him. He needs an external light source. He needs help, basically. And lastly, we can address color. Now, there's not a lot of color in the poster except for the Joker's clothes and mouth makeup. The Joker's suit is green, covered by yellow in the front, and then covered by red on top. Green is life, tranquility, and calmness, and there's very little of it here. It's covered up. The yellow represents friendliness. Yellow is a very inviting color. It's warm, it's sunny. This is his vest. This is what's up front. So he wants to show his yellow to the world. He wants to be friends. He wants to be liked. But then on top of all of that is the red. The red is aggression. Red is anger. Red is a warning to others. And notice his mouth is also red. Red mouth, red body. Aggressive words, aggressive actions. So even though he wants to present this yellow front to people and be friendly, his anger and aggression cover that up and scare people away. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more poster analysis. Let me know what you think of the analysis in the comments, and feel free to comment your own movie poster suggestions for my next video. See you next time.